Bali. Now, didn't have the best sleep. I think I got about 6 hours, which for some is probably a good sleep, but for me, not great. So I was definitely feeling it before this morning's caffeine. I didn't get to bed till obviously later than my normal time because I got here so late, and then had a pretty good solid sleep for that 6 hours. And then when I woke up, I just didn't feel like I could get back to sleep. But I put it down to just being like excited to start my day. I was like, oh, what cafe am I going to go to? Where am I going to go get some groceries to like fill the kitchen with? So not that bad. And now that I've had a coffee and some food and I'm up and about, I feel okay. But I think a nap may be on the cards later on. Now, I'm going to give you guys a tour of the villa. It's nothing too exciting, but I'm super happy with it. I definitely didn't get like catfished with the Airbnb. It is like bigger than I expected it to be. Also just did a bit of a grocery run from three different kind of shops. So I'll do a little grocery haul and show you what I've gotten to stock up the kitchen. I still need a lot more stuff, but I did actually just find the best cafe with all macro tracked weighed ingredients. So it's like, and it's so cheap. So it's like, do I really need to do as much cooking as I thought I would? I don't know, but I still want to be prepared to have stuff in the house for when you just, I don't know, I think you can just make things with, you know what, I was going to say more volume, but that thing this morning that I had, which I might put on the screen now, what I had for brekkie, that was fucking amazing. It was like 650 calories or something. Anyway, let's get this Villa Tour done with. Now look, I don't care about having everything super neat and tidy, so I have stuff, you know, out and about because I am living in it, but here we go. So we come in the front door here. On our left, we have our kitchen. As you can see, fucking nice big gas hob, microwave, toaster, blender, some of the sups and stuff I brought, but yeah, super spacious kitchen that came with like really good non-stick pots and pans and stuff, so everything I need there. We got the fridge, and toilet down here as well. There's nothing much in here yet. I got some, this is full of like frozen fruit that I got on Grab last night. So there's like dragon fruit, mango, mulberries, raspberries, which that was all pretty cheap. And this is something else I got last night on Grab. Just because, I don't know why, I should have been going to sleep, but I just started ordering stuff. Anyway, I got some eggs, and that was meant to be sweet potato, but they've sent some sort of other root vegetable. Anyway, we've got our filtered water thing that does boiling water as well for like cream of rice and coffee. Little seating area, the pool with some nice place to lay in the sun. There's an outdoor shower there as well, and that's a look back at it. Got me Crocs. Anyway, then we come up the stairs. I nearly just hit my head. Now, bedroom number one. Got like heaps of space here with this TV and like a desk. I've moved that, what is like a desk, I've moved the chair over there. Heaps of space. No, I have not made my bed. I normally make my bed, but not on a holiday, or I guess, whatever you want to call it. There is, I should probably open this up, make it look a bit nicer. Yeah, amazing view as classic Bali, some construction going on, but yeah, a balcony which I'll never go out on. Got me book, me mouth tape, and me red light blockers. Anyway, then we've got like a massive fucking wardrobe, and then my dirty bathroom, which you guys will get to see, with a big bath, which I will have definitely some hot baths in there. Yep, that's me. And yeah, shower. The water pressure hasn't been great, and the water's like leaking out of the pipe, so I've had to send a message about that and see if they can fix it. And now, believe it or not, there is an entire other bedroom on this next floor, which I will not be using at all. This is like the second time I've come up here, and this will be the last time, because I have no need for it. It just happened to have a second bedroom. So, yep. As far as bedroom, oh yeah, another balcony. I didn't know that. That's cool. And then another bathroom. So, yeah. So yeah, if someone somehow sees this before the 2nd of Feb when I leave, and you find yourself in a difficult situation in Bali and you need a place to sleep, I have a spare bedroom. All right, back downstairs. Okay guys, quick grocery haul, because I think people might find that interesting. We've got some purple and normal sweet potato, some coconut water, some low fat, basically 0 fat yogurt, but it's not like high protein, but it's still pretty good macros. We've got some healthy fat sources. We've got some cacao nibs, some 100% dark chocolate, some pumpkin spice, which you can see what's in that one. I'm thinking that could go good on some oats and some cream of rice. Sweet paprika. Now, for the mozzies, I need to go and buy a lighter for these, but these are little incense things to get rid of mozzies. Some organic fucking natural mozzie spray so I can not feel like I'm getting napalmed by putting chemicals on my skin and lowering my testosterone, you know. Almond butter, that was pretty expensive actually, but I can't go without my almond butter. Rice flour, half a loaf of sourdough, some pumpkin, a very suspect eggplant, banana, dragon fruit, avocado, kiwi fruit, apples, some beef tenderloin, some chicken breast, and I treated myself to a fried chicken seasoning pack, which didn't have horrible macros, and I can track it at least. Alrighty, that is the villa tour and that is the food haul. Yeah, I'm gonna carry on with my day. And I'll see you guys whenever I see you because I am relaxing and enjoying myself. Amazing. Yes, thank you, brother. Looks great. Hey guys and girls, is this day 3 in Bali? Wait, Tuesday. Yeah, I'm calling this day 3. Obviously I got here Saturday night, but I don't count that as the first day. So today's day 3. I have just gotten back from doing my morning routine. I shouldn't even say that, just doing like my steps, abs, mobility, all that. Anyway, I have meal 1 sitting here in front of me, which I may have already shown, but a big pot of, you know what, I'll show you guys what's in it right here. Anyway, pretty much very similar to my normal meal I'd have back home. Anyway, you guys would have seen some snippets from day 2, what I've kind of been getting up to. Today is a rainy day, so that may get in the way of things in terms of getting around. I was lucky to get to the gym and back once without getting rained on, so I'm hoping I can have this meal, get ready to train, and be able to get back there. I got a poncho delivered earlier, but I cannot for the life of me figure out how to like do it up. It's like these weird little clasps, and it doesn't, when you try and put them on, it just doesn't work. I'm obviously not a poncho. I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here. It's kind of been, I guess it was like the Villa Tour, the grocery haul, random, like none of me talking, snips of day 2, and now just, the start of my day 3. But yeah, been eating some delicious food. Actually, I'm gonna put up a bunch of photos of, just to give you guys an update. Here's some of the different food I've been eating at different macro-friendly cafes. I take my scales to double check them because, and you get these massive discrepancies. So they're meant to be these macro cafes where they're giving you the exact macros. And I think I had a place that was meant to be 200 grams of cooked, no, sorry, it was 200 grams of raw weight chicken breast is what I was meant to get. And it was like, came out to be like 270 cooked weight. Obviously it's extra food, so you shouldn't complain, but going into that meal, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have like a 50, 60 gram protein meal, and then it's like an 80, 90 gram protein meal. So it is, I don't know, in my current situation, it's worth double checking some of these things, and even like looking at the menu and being like, that doesn't make any sense how something could have that much fat. And then I'm asking them like, do you use fat to cook it? And then I get them to go, they go and like ask the kitchen, and I'm getting them to use no oils and stuff. So yeah, it might sound a bit neurotic, but it's really not that difficult, and it just confirms that I can track it more accurately. Yeah. I might also put up some pictures, maybe, of like, so I guess check-in style pictures that I took when I did some posing. Super happy. I seem to be like, my weight's really not climbing up. Like if I look at my average weight the last 3-4 days, that average weight would be lower than my average weight for the week of like the last week of fat loss when I was on lower food. So weight's like in some ways trending down, and the look is improving. I'm still kind of like almost looking leaner, but it's like a fresher look. The muscles a bit, obviously, like, you restore glycogen, it presses against the skin. So it's like, have you actually lost body fat, or is it just like visually appearing leaner? Who knows for sure. But I'm still like flat. It's not like I'm sticking to the plan. I'm not on a lot of food for like someone my size. So I can tell, like if I just sent it on the food, I could definitely fill out a lot more. But I check in tomorrow, and I don't think Dean's going to like bump my food up while I'm here. But it's just, it's positive signs that I'll be on a bit more food than this once we start growing when I'm back in Thailand. All right, I'm going to eat this meal, but I'm still here for another week. And so I'll be uploading this soon, maybe today. And if you guys see this and there's anything in particular that you want to see before I leave, let me know and I'll do a video on it. I think I'm planning on doing, like on my rest day, I might do a full day of eating only at macro-friendly cafes. And I'll show you guys exactly what I ordered, all those, and how I track it and things I look out for, and how I like reduce the margin for error and have little buffers in place, but also without trying to overestimate so much that I'm putting myself in deficit, because that is not the point of this period. I am definitely attached to being on the leaner side at the moment, and there is that fear of like putting on body fat, but I don't want to then just be going into meals and like massively overestimating how much I'm eating, actually under eating on my calories, and then wasting this whole time here. I'm meant to be recovering, replenishing glycogen, getting in a primed spot to grow, by spending it in a, up and down, in a deficit, not a deficit. Anyway, you get the point. Time to eat. See you guys in the next one.